Yo, what's happening, guys? Let's try back again here to bring another video. Real quick one, just right off the bat. Some big news for today's fight coming up with Vitor Belfort against Rumble. It looks like Anthony Rumble Johnson actually missed weight, and it's really weird on what's going to happen today. Hopefully, everything goes through correctly, and we get to see him face Vitor. But we might not. There is a stipulation. Vitor basically gets, okay, so this is what happened. Rumble was over by 2.5 pounds, pretty much 3 pounds he was over by. He didn't make weight. He weighed in just over. So basically, now, I mean, let's just start talking about that. I mean, that's crazy. You know, the guy didn't make weight. I mean, he used to fight at 170 pounds, and he was, you know, sometimes he wouldn't make weight, but, you know, he made weight a lot of his fights for 170 pounds. Now he's fighting at 185, and he's having trouble, you know, making weight for that. Like, it's just like what? You know, it's just crazy, you know, that he's having trouble because he moved up a weight class to allow himself to, you know, be stronger and, you know, just do better, and he still is having trouble making weight. So it's just crazy. Now Vitor, I don't like the way he's handling it either. Instead of just saying, okay, fine, whatever, you didn't make weight by a couple pounds, big deal. I'll still fight you, and I'll take 20% of your purse, because that's what he gets. If a fighter misses weight, the guy he's fighting gets 20% of his salary for the fight. He gets paid that. So, you know, Rumble's only going to get 80% of what he's supposed to, and then Vitor will get, you know, 1/5 of what Rumble's going to get paid for the event. So that by itself is enough, I think. I mean, a nice, you know, cool, however much he's going to get paid, you know, a few $1,000 on up to maybe $10 or $20,000 bonus just for the guy not making weight. I mean, it still doesn't really change that much for 3 pounds, you know, 3 to 5 pounds. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'll take 10 grand just to fight a guy at, you know, 3 pounds heavier than I am. Anyway, but Vitor responded by saying that as long as he weighs 205, um, today when he weighs in, I believe at around 2 p.m., somewhere around there. If he weighs under 205 or under, then Vitor will still fight him. But there is a possibility that if he doesn't, you know, make 205, so if he's not 205, Vitor could refuse to fight him and literally could just not fight him. That would be crazy. I don't know what would happen if Vitor did that. I think that even if Vitor says that, I don't think that's an option because he seems like a company guy, and I know that the UFC, you know, if that happened, that would just be disastrous because Vitor is the biggest draw on this card. Yeah, I can say that. He's the biggest draw on this card. I know Jose Aldo is big and he's fighting and all that stuff. People be like, oh, he's a champion, yada, yada, yada. But Vitor is a legend in the sport, Brazilian. They love him in Brazil. He's the biggest fighter on this card for sure. I mean, you know, he's going to make a lot of money from this fight, and if he cops out, the UFC will not be happy, and the fans will not be happy. So I really don't think the UFC or Dana White would let him do that, even if he decided, oh, I'm not going to fight you because you're way overweight, which he could do, like, you know, by the sport. Technically, he could do it, but I think the repercussions of that would be so crazy that he's just, you know, he really can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could quit your job, but can you really quit your job? You can't really quit your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of thing. Like, you know, he would be screwed if he doesn't fight him, regardless of what he weighs. You know, Vitor, you know, could get the axe from the UFC. Basically, if he does that, I'm sure he's going to get a call from Dana White. Dana White's going to say, "Listen, you have to fight. Like, you know, I don't care. You know, after your contract's up, we will never sign. We will never have you fight anybody ever again." So I think no matter what, this fight's going to go through, even if Rumble doesn't meet this 205 deadline. I'm still, even at this point, picking Vitor, as you guys have seen. Go watch my fight prediction video. Everything still holds true with that. The only thing is that Vitor's got weak defense, as I've said before. So if Rumble lands on him, Rumble could win, but I still give the odds to Vitor. Anyway, I just wanted to do this video, just, you know, talking about it real quick, talking about the you know, the matchup and the fact that Rumble didn't make weight at 185. Crazy stuff, guys. Later. Peace.